Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I will be engraving these little four-piece drinking glass set. It's a glass with bamboo lid and a glass straw. There's four of them in this set. I got these at Marshall's, and I wanted to engrave these for a friend. And I'm just going to use my diode laser Xtool S1 40 watt, and I will be engraving these. Okay, so follow along and let's see how they turn out. So this set is actually pretty cool. It comes with two straw cleaners here, the straws. Try not to break anything here. Set these aside. The bottles out here. I like these. These are pretty nice quality. The glass is thick, and it's the Cupcakes and Cashmere at Home brand. So I think most of these are pretty similar. So here's what we have. So the first thing we have to do is to paint this black, because my diode laser cannot etch this glass. I wish I had a fiber laser, but I don't. So that's what we'll do first. We'll paint this. Okay, so to paint it, I am using the cheapest method that I found, and it is using these apple barrel paint, acrylic paint. Not much to it. What I like to do is just put a little bit on the glass. I'm only doing one side. I'm not doing a full wrap on these guys. So, and it's just going to be a quick name for a GIF engrave. So this is all I do. If you wanted to do a full wrap, you can do that. You have to use a little more paint. Some people like to put it into like an air sprayer, a paint sprayer, one of those little handheld thing. I don't have one, and I don't make enough money to buy one, so I'm just having some fun, you know. How's your guys' business going? This super cool money making side hustle. I'm not making very much, but this is fun. Takes my mind away from my regular 8 to 5. Get a chance to just be in the garage, the shed. I mean, my workshop, and just have some time away. So this is what I do. Get a nice even coat so that when the laser hits it, it will burn through it. If you don't get an even coat, then wherever it's clear, it actually won't burn through it. The laser will just go right through it, and it doesn't engrave that part. So here we go. Just like that. This one's a little heavy right here. Yep, I got way too much paint on this guy. So again, if you have a little handheld air sprayer, that'll work out. You'll get a nice thin coat, but that also means you have to clean that instrument or that tool, and I don't like to clean stuff if I don't have to. I mean, these type of thing, I'd rather just use a disposable brush and just throw it away later. It's easier that way. But yeah, the goal is to get a nice even coat. Try to get it evenly spaced, make it even between the whole set, so that when you are setting the Xtool up and your image up, it's all the same size. And when I do these things where it involves a whole set, I like to create like a little jig for it so that everything stays consistent, and all you need to change is that little image that you're going to make in your software. And I like to make the jigs out of cardboard. That way after I'm done, I can just throw it away. And if I had a lot of business, then I would make a more permanent jig, but I'm not the fortunate type of laser business. Maybe one day, we'll see. But right now, it's a lot of fun. And that's it. So let's space it out like this. We'll let it dry. And we'll check back in a couple hours and do the laser. So I did not make a cardboard jig. I just put some leftover pieces of wood in here. And I'm locking it in place with these little magnet brackets here. And I used the curved feature in the Xtool software, and I measured it right around there, that rectangle on the top side of the glass. I'm just gonna engrave just the front side of it. It's just going to be a name, and so I don't need to do a full wrap. Okay, so we got it all measured out, and it is ready to be processed. Here we go. All right, so I ran into an issue here. Never happened before. But I think it might be this type of glass. Gotta be extra careful here. But yes, I think the power is too high. I had it at 70% and speed of 30 millimeters per second. And it is slower on the curved feature. So I think what I will need to do is to put the power at a much lower power, and maybe I'll go down to like 40% and see if that causes this type of issue. But you can see the break right there. So, you know, it's never happened to me before, but it does break. Okay. So here we go again. I changed the power down to 35% at 30 MMS and 100 for the line setting. I'm going to start to process it. Hopefully that will do the trick and it doesn't crack again. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. The power went down, so it didn't cut as deep. I thought I heard some cracking earlier. Dang it. It did. It cracked on the inside here. All right. So it seems like 20% power, 30 MMS for speed, and 100 lines per centimeter is what we will need to do to avoid any cracking using the curved feature on the Xtool XCS. Okay, if you use a rotary system, I don't have the settings for that. You have to figure that out. But for the curved feature, this is the setting that we need. And so I'll run the other two glasses. I had a spare, so I don't get a full set, but I will get 3 out of the 4. All right, guys, so this is the final product. As you can see, I think it came out really nicely once I got the settings correct, down to 20% and no cracks. So that looks really nice right there. This one looks very nice as well. This came out nice. I really like the detail of this. And then, because I cracked the other ones, I went ahead and made a coffee mug, and I will just put it in the gift set as well, because I don't have a spare one of these. So I will put it in this mug. I think this one came out really nicely too. It is consistent. The glass is heavy duty. Came out really nice. So this should serve as a good coffee mug, tea mug, whiskey mug. Alright guys, so I hope that helped. Remember that when you're doing the curve, or at least the things that I learned from this engrave, was that when dealing with these glass, because it's a lot thinner, or I think thinner than this type of glass, I had to turn it down to 20%. This is a tumbler that I got, and I had this at about, I believe, 60%. And as you can see, it almost creates this cracked glass effect on this. And but it didn't crack this glass because it's so much thicker. But on these smaller one, a thinner glass, you need to go lower power. And so even between the two, I think I like this much better. Okay, so anyways, that's it for this video. I hope my issues taught you guys something, and you guys can avoid these same issues on your S1 laser. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one.